So everybody's heard of slugging if you're into skincare. Slugging is the practice of at the end of your skincare routine, before you go to bed, you've already put on everything else, you're gonna put on a thin layer of some type of ointment. Now, most commonly, people are gonna be using Vaseline, like just plain Vaseline, and yes, it's totally safe, or Aquaphor or CeraVe Healing Ointment. Now, I wanna propose an alternative to you, and I'm gonna explain to you why I prefer to slug with Dr. Rogers Restore Healing Balm. So Dr. Rogers is a Mohs surgeon and dermatologist in Seattle who, in trying to get her patients to heal better after laser procedures and after surgery, developed an alternative to Vaseline or Aquaphor, because after her CO2 lasers, she saw that people were using Aquaphor and just had redness that lasted a little bit longer. Doesn't mean that Aquaphor is a bad product, but she wondered if she could make something better, and that is where Dr. Rogers Restore Healing Balm was born. I've got a whole box of it here because I've talked about it all the time, and Dr. Rogers was nice enough to send me a bunch of it, and I want to open it up and show you what this is all about. So the Rogers Restore Healing Balm is petrolatum free, whereas Aquaphor, CeraVe Healing Ointment, and Vaseline all have petrolatum. Now, I like petrolatum. I do think it's a great option for so many different things for the skin. Dr. Rogers Restore Healing Balm is petrolatum free, and it is castor oil, castor wax, and glycerin. So you still get some of the occlusive properties of petrolatum using the castor wax, the castor oil, but it's a little bit more hydrating, especially with the addition of glycerin. Glycerin is actually going to be a humectant that brings water into the skin. Now, I use this stuff all the time on my dry hands if I get any cuts or splitting of the fingertips, anything like that. But I put this on all of my patients after their CO2 lasers or their erbium lasers, and I see great healing with it. I did a laser on my mother, I did a laser on myself, and this is the stuff that I used. Can't get it open. We're gonna try a different one. So Dr. Rogers sent me a bunch of this because I go out in my mobile clinic and I provide free dermatology care. So we have tons of samples now for my patients, which is really nice. So you can see here, this is an ointment, and it rubs in, it feels a little bit different than Vaseline. It's got a little bit different texture, but it's not sticky, it's not tacky. And if you're gonna be slugging at night, I love using this one. So I did my own laser procedure right before Christmas, and this was the only thing that I was using for about 4 days. I would gently clean my face, and then I was putting on Rogers Restore Healing Balm. Now, slugging is not the practice of just gooping your face with Vaseline or anything else. You really only need a little bit, and you're gonna dot different areas on your face and then rub that in, and it goes a long ways. And this is just gonna lock in moisture, and the Rogers Restore Healing Balm is actually gonna add a little hydration. I love this under the eyes. It is non-comedogenic. As long as you've cleaned your face, it's totally fine to use the practice of slugging, and you're not gonna end up leading to more pimples, as long as you're getting the dirt, the oil, the makeup off of your skin. The other thing that I would use this for, and I haven't really heard anybody else talk about this, but I would take a little bit of this and just work it in my fingers into my beard. Instead of using like a beard oil, it would actually help to hydrate the hairs, give it a little shine, and make it more manageable to comb. Now, I've cut my beard a little shorter, so I don't have to do it as much, but over the holidays, I let my beard grow, and this was immensely helpful for that. So Dr. Rogers Restore Healing Balm is my favorite option when it comes to post-laser procedures. I love to put this on scars. You can do it right after surgery, and then slugging is a great option for slugging. I use it on my lips. They do make a lip balm. Dr. Rogers makes a lip balm. I probably got one here, but it is just my favorite for so many different things. So I've got tons of it here. We're gonna be giving it out in my mobile clinic. I'm gonna use this for patients after their laser procedures. I've got boxes and boxes of it here, so thank you to Dr. Rogers. If you guys are looking for something new for slugging, or if you haven't tried slugging in the past, this would be a great option. This might be a bigger size of it here, so let's open it up and look. Oh yeah, let's see here. So the packaging has changed a little bit over the years, and this new packaging is very slick. So this is, boom, the full size Dr. Rogers Restore Healing Balm. This is gonna last forever. This stuff goes a long ways. I know that it's gonna be a little bit more expensive than Vaseline or Aquaphor or CeraVe, but although I love those products, this is hands down my favorite ointment of any kind to use. It's hypoallergenic. This tube's gonna last forever. So I'll have a link to this down in the video description. You can purchase it right off of Amazon. You can go to Dr. Rogers' website. And as you use this, I promise you're gonna be super happy with the way that it treats your skin. Guys, if you have any questions about skincare, about slugging, about anything else really to do with your health, leave them down in the video comments and I will try to answer those or create new videos to help you on that. So, happy slugging.